Hello and welcome to today's video. So I thought I'd share with you how I create dynamic cascading dropdowns. So you've got a parent dropdown and a child dropdown, and the contents of the child will vary depending on what you've selected for the parent. Now, typically with the lists, I will put them on a separate worksheet, but for the purpose of this video, I'll have everything on the one sheet. So inputs here, and the lists on this side. Now, I've seen this done in different ways. So using named ranges with indirect, but mine's slightly different and it's also dynamic. So if you add any items to the list, it automatically picks them up without having to change any cell references or data validation lists. So the first thing we want to do is build our list items, and we want to put them inside a table. Now, if you haven't done that before, you select the headers and the data, click on Insert up the top, and then Table. Now, mine's grayed out because it already is a table. Once you click that, you'll get a little pop-up. You just click OK, and a new menu item called Table Design will appear. And if you click on that, it allows you to customize the look and feel of the table. I usually turn off banded rows and the filter button, but that's personal preference. And I like to give my table a meaningful name. I've called it TBL Groceries. Now, the beauty of tables is that they are dynamic. So I can just put in the table name, open square bracket, and click on the column, and it returns all the rows. I haven't had to specify a from or to. Okay. The other way you can do it is equals and just select the column, hit enter. Excel puts the syntax in for you. So for our parent or our group drop down here, we want to use this list, but as you can see, there are duplicates. Also for me, they're not sorted, and I think I want uppercase for the first letter. So what I do next is I just create a formula to get the data into the way I prefer. So in this case, I do a proper, sort, then unique to remove duplicates, and the column that I want to apply it to. So you just select the column from the table and Excel automatically puts in the syntax for you. All right. Now the beauty of this is a dynamic array, and you can reference all the data just simply by selecting the first cell and the hash sign, and there you go. It gives you all the elements. So it is very dynamic. And for the drop down, as you can imagine, we get a data validation list. We just use that syntax. Okay. First cell, hash, click OK. All right. So you can see here we have dairy, meat, veg. First letter uppercase, sorted, and no duplicates. Now for our child, we want to limit the list to the selected group. And the way we do that is by using a filter. Okay, this function here. Now I'll type this out for you and I'll explain it. So we go equals filter. Right, we want to filter the items. Excel puts in the syntax, and we only want to include, so the next parameter is what to include. We only want to include groups that are equal to the selected group here. And if it's not found, I want to return blank. All right, but I also want proper case, sort, and unique, just like we did with the groups, and close that off. So here's the formula again: proper, sort, unique, and filter. Okay. And I've done that already here. It's the same formula. Right now it is currently blank because we don't have a group selected. So let's pick dairy, and as you can see, we've got butter and milk. And again, it's a dynamic array. As you can see, the blue outline, which means we can just pick the first cell, hash, and returns all the items. And as you probably guessed, for the data validation list, we just specify the first cell, hash, okay. And there we have it, milk. Let's pick a different group, meat, lamb. There you go. Let's show you now how it is dynamic. So we'll add fruit and apples. Okay, lowercase. Come to here, click, and I've got fruit already there and apples without having to change any formulas or data validation lists. Okay, I can add another fruit. Right, and as you can see, automatically appears. I can even put in a duplicate. Let's go veg, and let's put in spinach. Okay, if I go to here, veg, we only have spinach appearing once. Now, one limitation with this, and it applies to most of the other solutions, is when you change the group, it keeps the previously selected item, which might not be applicable to that group. So you can either write a macro to clear the item when the group has changed, or just simply put in a formula to notify the user that they need to reselect. And that's what I've done here. So it's basically doing an if. So if is an A, so it's doing an X match. It's on the selected item to see if it's within the list of items over here in under L that is applicable to the selected group. Okay, and we use the array notation L for hash to give us the whole list. So if it's in that list, it'll be blank. But since we're checking is an A, which means it's not in the list, we're returning this to say select. But you could say anything like item not applicable, reselect, whatever you like to say. All right. And once I do that, it clears it. And there you go. That pretty much wraps it up. Dynamic cascading dropdowns. Thank you for watching. If you found this useful, please hit the like button, and we'll see you on the next video.